So I just bought this broken 3DS from a gaming convention.
Yeah, see what happens is, you know how like you do this, it'll do the camera?
Yeah.
If you kept messing with it, it's doing R, but it's not doing the right one. And if you mess with it, it'll do it, but sometimes you get lucky.
What are you looking for at, like,
You'd have to fix it. Make me an offer.
$50? So what do these sell for normally, like 120 or something?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
How about 60?
Let's do 60.
Okay.
Yeah, 60. So we paid $60 for this original 3DS that needs a new circle pad and it needs a new R trigger. So let's see if we can get both of those things fixed today. Luckily, I already had the replacement circle pad and I just had to order the new triggers off of Amazon. The repair for both of these things isn't very difficult and we're not going to have to do any soldering, but we are going to have to open up the system. Once we get the back panel off, there are 10 screws that we need to remove, 9 black ones, and then the small silver one that's inside of the cartridge slot. The back comes off fairly easily, but you do have to be careful of those 2 L and R trigger ribbon cables. Next thing we have to do is remove this piece of metal, which is the battery shielding, so that we can get access to the shoulder button. Now we can pull out the old faulty one and swap it with the new one. Then I'm going to put the black bracket back in place and we're going to move on to swapping out the circle pad. What we're replacing is actually just the circle pad cover, and the easiest way that I've found to get these things out is to just cut off one of the sides. Then it will fall out of the front side of the hole and you can pop in the fresh one. Honestly, the hardest part of replacing one of these is just getting the circle pad to line up with it correctly when you put it back in place. And now that we have everything in, we can go ahead and start closing the 3DS back up. Just be sure you aren't putting any of the black screws in one of those top 4 screws that the battery cover goes in. Let's power it back on and make sure that that R shoulder button is now functioning correctly. L and R are now working. The circle pad looks great. We were able to score this 3DS for only $60 and it only took me about 20 minutes to fix it back up. Repairs are not always that easy, but I think this one turned out to be a pretty good deal.